Welcome, welcome everyone. As you can tell by my location, we have finally cleared Spawn Gui. I'm so excited. Thanks to everyone who watched my bonus video on YouTube detailing how we finally took this guy down by the skin of our teeth. And just like I promised, hold on, I clicked back into the game. Oops. And just like I promised, I did not do anything with my slevels. I wanted to do that all together, so this is how many that we got. You will also notice that I have added 2 my old mans to the counter, and that is because of the cutscenes that take place before you can save, essentially, on Spawn Gui. And I know that the PC version autosaves, but y'all can't blame me. I didn't want to take no chances with that one. So, I didn't take chances. I waited until I got to the save sphere. And so, here we are. We did get something interesting for Lulu. We got a Glorious Spangle that gives Silence Touch. Now, interestingly, this doesn't work with magic attacks. It only works with physical attacks, but that's still very interesting that that's what we got. And then the other thing we got, sort out our items, the other thing that we got is, we got 2 skill spheres and 2 black magic spheres. Now, since we have a long time before we get experience again, we have time to decide what we're going to do with them, / Kimahri. And so for right now, I'm going to do the very satisfying thing of, getting everybody's levels sorted out. So let's start with Yuna. We're about to get some huge updates here. Some more magic defense, and interestingly, the ability Reflex, which is normally in Lulu's grid. So that's kind of interesting. Reflex is like Focus, it just increases evasion. And that could really come in handy down the road. I have a feeling, and that's why the modder probably put it earlier on the grid. But with the other characters, just as in the regular game, we don't really have, much choice. In fact, the Carifian took away the few alternate paths we do have at this point in the game. Yes, these are all level 1s, some of those are level 3s, but it doesn't matter because we don't have any key steers anyway, so I'm just going to keep going. Yeah, that's a level 1, that's also a level 1. But we don't have any of those to begin with, so I love Wandering Flame, by the way. So I wanted to use that as the intro music today. We got Oh! Oh! We got Shell and Protect! Now, those of you that are familiar with FFX, they all know that that is really early to be getting these. So, we got a huge power boost with that. Head on over to Lulu and see what we can't do. Lulu's gonna get her level 2 spells, I know, which is gonna be huge for us. Normally, everybody has a little bit of a level 1 sort of deviation that they can do, because I think Spawn Gui normally drops 6 level 1 key spheres. But obviously, we are not playing normally. But the level 2 spells are where they always were, so let's go Lulu. Now, we might end up using our black magic spheres with Kimahri to get these. I'm gonna have to really talk it through with y'all what we're gonna do with Kimahri. As we know, he did end up being the GOAT in the last fight, but he needs more stats. So, I'm wondering if we should continue to go around his grid and just use the black magic spheres to teach him the abilities that he needs. That could be a valid strategy. I'll have to really think about that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save after I do everybody else, and then I think in order to avoid another situation like we had with Spawn Gui, where gamers, I really thought it was impossible. In order to avoid another situation like that, I might keep a different save file in the background where I leveled up everybody else except Kimahri, in case we end up needing to go back and make a different decision with him later on. So, which I can do off camera, of course, if we do end up having to do that. But I really enjoyed making the Sin-Spawn Wii video. I did it before I went to work that day, like, completed the actual fight, and then all day at work. Ooh! In Trust! With Cornbird. Now that's something. Let me lower my volume a little bit so I stop peaking. That should do something. Because I keep peaking when I get, like, loud, and I don't want my audio to sound really, really bad in the VOD. Is that a little better? Am I not peaking anymore? Not really? Not really. So, down a little bit more. In Trust, for those of y'all who don't know, is an ability that on Cornbird's turn, I can take all the overdrive he has and give it to anybody else that's on the field. This is normally an Orin ability, and it's normally towards the end of his grid. So that is very interesting. Right, let's click back into the game. So that is very interesting for us to have here. With Cornbird. And I'm wondering what that is at the bottom. I'm wondering if it's slow. Because, yeah, I looked at the sphere grid at the beginning, but I don't really remember. And I kind of like being surprised by it. It is slow, okay. It's about where you get it, normally. Got evasion, power sphere. Okay, Cornbird's all done. Let's see what we can do with Waka. This part is so satisfying. I've been dreaming about these sphere grid sounds. I'm sitting a little better in my chair. I'm wearing my sweater because it's actually a little bit chilly here in SoCal, but it's supposed to rain, which, if you've been keeping up with the news at all, this is late January 25 if you're watching this in the future. We kind of need that right now. A small fire broke out not far from us, and it's been pretty tense. So that rain is really going to be a blessing, even if it means it gets a little bit colder. Ooh, and it looks like we're just shy of Drain. Ooh. Drain's a cool ability, but we're just shy of it. Alright, Orin, let's see what you can do. Now, those familiar with the game might know that the next boss fight is actually, or I'm hoping the next time I get experience, is the Rikku encounter in the Moonflow, which I'm going to be limited to just Cornbird and Waka, so my arsenal's going to be pretty limited. But we've got a ways to go before we get there, and before that, we get to pray at the temple in Djose. And as we know, all of the rewards are different for the cloisters, and I have no idea what it is. And I'm really excited to see it. Magic break, nice. It's gonna be huge. I have a feeling very soon, maybe in the Rikku fight, I'll be given more spheres so that I can keep leveling everybody up. I wonder what this ability is. Threaten! It's much earlier than you normally get it. That basically casts stop on whoever it hits, if it's successful. So that might be useful down the line. I do know one of the bones that gets thrown to you in this mod is that a lot of enemies are more susceptible to statuses than they are in the original game. So I'm gonna save before I do anything to Kimahri. But I'm gonna save that here and keep it on a separate file. And then we'll still use file 1 as our main file. Because part of what I want to do with Kimahri, part of the original plan, I think, was to at least do this and get him all this magic, which is why we didn't move him earlier. And so, after that... Because I can't break this, like, legit. And since we're given those spheres, these are all really good boosts for Kimahri to have. Especially that agility, because Kimahri's agility still sucks. Agility 1. Agility 1. Agility is probably the most hard to come by. Yes, I did, Barnabas! On Tuesday morning before I went to work, I finally did it. And I released a special video on my YouTube. I called it like part 6.5 of my stream series, where I did finally defeat Sin Spawn. And so right now we're enjoying the spoils of war, and I'm trying to decide what to do with Kimahri. I do have time before our next boss fight, and Kimahri is not going to be used in that next boss fight anyway, so I have a lot of time to decide what I want to do. The perennial issue with this mod, of course, is going to be agility. So, because it's evasion 4, evasion 4, evasion 4, evasion 4, I'm wondering if, because I got... Thanks, Barnabas. I'm wondering if, because I got those black magic and skill spheres, I'm wondering if I can just kind of go around Kimahri's grid and get these stat boosts. But I don't know how far my levels will take me, necessarily. And it's kind of a sticking point right now, because... Yeah, that's just coming around the other way. We're gonna think about that. For now, I'm going to save on my main slot, just this one, and I'm keeping that backup slot in case we need to do something different with Kimahri later on. So, we decided Kimahri is our best friend, so I'm actually not going to talk to anybody else. I'm just gonna progress the game. I like the lens flare there because of the mod.
Satisfied?
What do you mean?
Those who turn from
Yes,
Yevon
this is Smirnoff.
died,
Some blue raspberry
while the
lemonade
faithful
flavor.
live on.
The past 10 years have changed you, I see.
There's Yuna. Oh, and then there's this scene.
You do not look so well.
I'm also realizing there's a
But now,
fairly
more than
lengthy
ever, you must be
cutscene
the
before the
people's
Rikku
strength.
fight, so
Their
we might have to
confidence.
watch that a few times together.
Anyone else would be expected to show their sorrow. But you are a summoner. You are Spiro's
I was considering cheating to get around the Sin Spawn and
Until
using the
sin
built-in... Where is
defeated,
it?
You must
Not that.
relent.
Not that.
Do you understand?
That. I was debating using the the supercharge
I understand.
to get through the fight, which does work.
Are you afraid?
But I'm really glad that I was able to beat it legit. It was so hype. I released the footage and then
Take
I
me
dubbed
as
my
your pillar of
commentary over it
strength.
to kind of show what my
As
thought
you
process
Alaska
was.
had her, Lord Zayon.
And it seems that Karifian, the modder, has
Maybe you
found
won't
some of my videos,
Until
and I'm really
next
honored.
we meet. Farewell.
I'm really honored that he's found my little run of this challenge. Okay. Orin's not our best friend, but I am going to get this box over here. A high potion. Nice. Everything helps. Kimahri's our best friend, so I don't want to... Hello, Elbow Juice! Sure, I'll do my best to answer it. Oh, maybe I have to talk to Orin right now. I did not actually know that. I do know quite a lot about FFX lore.
Sin is Jecht.
Right?
Yeah. For a while there, I thought I could feel him.
That doesn't mean I believe your
But
story.
that doesn't mean I believe you.
Sin is Jecht. He
Here's
came
another
to
really
feed.
fast line read.
So he killed all those people just for a chance to see me?
That's what Sin does. He wanted to show that to you. Do you know why?
How am I supposed to know?
What am I supposed to know?
So you would kill him. As long as he is Sin, Jecht will keep killing.
I also have
He
water.
wants you to stop him.
You gotta be kidding. How do you know all of this anyway?
Mm-mm. Not common knowledge at all.
I'm not done talking to
'cause-
you. Don't you run away!
You, Yevon, the historical person, is common knowledge, I think. But the fact that he is still alive and is creating sin, and, like, is the one that is manipulating the Aeons to be the new Sin. Sorry, that's the spoilers for everybody. I don't think that part is common knowledge, and so that was very surprising because even if people knew about New Yevon, he's been dead for a millennia. And so I don't think it's common knowledge. The name Yevon is, but that would be like us finding out that a historical figure from 1,000 years ago was both still alive and was actively messing with us. It's harder to say, but that one's not really clear. I don't know if that's common knowledge or not. You'd have to look at the wiki. Also, here we go, our best friend.
In dark times, she must be. She must shine bright.
Huh?
Me
Now,
too,
in dark
Didas.
times, Yuna
It's like
tries
Cornbird.
hard.
We should help her then.
If we worry, she tries harder. Do not frown.
Something like that.
Don't worry, be happy.
Kimari try too.
Smile, let me see.
Here we go, my favorite interaction. Sad. Alright, now we might get blasted out here in these random encounters, so let's save now that all the mandatory cutscenes are done. And let's figure this out. I know everybody that we talk to here is gonna give us stuff. And I also know that somewhere back here is something else we want. Its stinger may cause slow and poison. Watch for Heaven's Cataract. Ooh, that's an attack from 10 too! Alright! Oh, I might want my Ice Strike back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good thing I just got slow. Oh, I might get blasted in these random encounters. I didn't even kill. Yep, that's normal. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's a game over. We gotta be careful, gamers. Oh, Lulu said something, I think, but I didn't actually catch it. We gotta add that to our counter. I tried my best to approximate the number of times I died to Sin Spawn Gui. It was a lot. As y'all know. Okay. So we're gonna give everyone their Ice Strike weapons back. If they have them. Is that weird? There's just no music playing right now in the game. I'm not hearing anything either. That's so interesting. I'm hearing, like, the ocean sounds, but I'm not hearing music. I'm decided to rest at the temple. I just hope they let us. We've been excommunicated. They might throw us out. Oh, I almost forgot. Our fiends say that petrify humans. Where this should help, it's probably still this offering, which is good. Is it the same one, though? Yeah, it's the same one. We're gonna put that on. We need that, yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. I'll see in this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I mean, we might as well try this. Good, I got it that time. Got rid of the bugs, but if he stones me, I'm dead. Yep. Well, gamers. Yeah, we know. Oof. It's gonna be a rough one. It's gonna be a rough run of it. Yeah, again, no music is playing. That is so weird. Like, not even for me. That's a little odd. Here, I'm gonna put it on ×2 speed. Okay. Right, releases its pollen on death, I remember. So you want to do that one last. Oh, let's try this. Now, being on ×2 does get rid of the sound effects in battle. I did know that. So that's normal, I'm not surprised. But let's try out our new Blizzard spell.
Let me break the ice.
Okay? Uh-huh. Let's get Waka down here. Hi, Birdie! You did miss our, Spoils of War, although, we did normal stuff with the spheres. I'll show you if I survive this fight. These random encounters are getting tricky. Let's heal Lulu. That feels appropriate. We did normal stuff with the spheres. I actually haven't done anything with Kimahri yet, because I wanted to really think about it. We did get a huge power boost, though. I'm keeping a backup save file in case we end up needing to do something different with Kimahri later on, so that I don't end up in as hopeless of a position as I did in the Sin Spawn. That was pretty bad. Oh, I meant to use Blizzara. That would have killed. Oops. We do have the level 2 spheres with Lulu now, which is nice. Mm-hmm. Man, they are going after Lulu. You know what? Let's actually try to do some damage. If it doesn't evade, this kills. There we go. Now this thing's weak to fire, I think. And someone knows fire, don't they? Yep. Uh-oh. Does everyone die except Kimahri? No, it doesn't even do damage, just status effects. That's great. Okay. Alright. So, we're going to menu heal with Yuna. Okay. And yeah, I know. That was so clutch with the poison breath. Okay, so here's what we did with everyone else. We just did the normal route with Titus. Cornbert. We got Entrust with Cornbert, which I think is very interesting. And could have some utility in the boss fight later on, because the next thing that gives us experience is Rikku in the Moonflow, which is a little ways from now. And we also got Slow. With Lulu, obviously, we got... I know! With Lulu, we got pretty much normal. We got the level 2 spells. We got some more stats with her, so we're looking pretty good there. For Auron, we got Magic Break, which is huge, and we also got Threaten way earlier than we normally do. With Waka, we did not get any new abilities, I don't think. Maybe Sleep Buster. Sleep Buster might be new. And then we just got lots of stats. We are we're 2 shy of, Drain. Yuna, we got, oh, this was huge, Birdie. Yuna, we got Shell and Protect, and you know this is way earlier than we get those abilities. And so, even though we don't have Mighty Guard, we do now have someone who can cast Shell and Protect, which is huge. That would have been huge in the Sin Spawn fight, which is why we didn't have it then. And then Kimahri, I did get these 2 magics, but I haven't done anything else with him. So his magic stat is actually higher than Lulu's. And so we have a couple of options here. We could teleport him into Lulu's grid and just get going. But since we do have the 2 black magic spheres, I'm also wondering if it's worth it to just teach Kimahri a couple of spells that way, and then just have him keep going around his own grid and getting some stats, potentially? Because what's going to be the Achilles heel with Kimahri is that he has basically no agility, and right now this is the only way to get it, and that's still only agility plus 5. His agility's 2 right now. Everybody else's agility, including Lulu's, which is huge. I didn't even notice that when we were doing this. Everybody else's agility is considerably higher. Yuna's actually now is higher than Cornbird's, which is very interesting. Yuna now has our highest agility. And so agility is going to be the Achilles heel here. And so I don't know whether or not to just kind of buff him and then use the black magic spheres to get some stuff. Because this is his defense. I could go back and collect the agility, but that would be a lot of backtracking. I would spend more levels backtracking to do that than I would to just go forward and get the defense and get the HP. And so, I'm not really sure. Because if I go here, like I go here, and I get the defenses, I go here, I get the defenses. Then I backtrack a little bit, and then I would end up in the HPs, I think, before I would run out of levels. No, I know, yeah, that's true. What else would I use them on? I'm just wondering what direction I should go with Kimahri. Like clockwise or counterclockwise, because this is defense and this is HP, very good. These are things that Kimahri needs. But then also MP and agility is the huge one. There's like 7 million agilities. Oh. That might be worth it, actually. Because there's 7 million agilities down here. So, like, yeah, he would be kind of a glass cannon, but maybe that's what we need? I'm also feeling that. So if we do that... that uses so many of our levels already. Because we have 13, but... I feel like we would get down to Agility City, because it's all lit up, so I think we would get down to Agility City, and I think that would help us. Take me down to Agility City, something, something. I did keep... I forgot if I said this since you got here, Birdie, but I did keep a separate saves file where I basically leveled up everyone except Kimahri, in case we end up in a situation later on where we ended up making the wrong choice with Kimahri. And so we can go back and change if we have to. Agility is gonna do a lot for Kimahri, though, because, he just needs to be able to move. He needs to be able to move! Yeah, I can access all 4 of them from here. I can actually go get even more. Oh my gosh, this really is Agility City. All of these. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna go up for now, because that's gonna get us more immediate agility. Oh, and now Wandering Flame's playing again. That's weird. When I booted up the save file, it wasn't. Now I'm actually going to cheat a little bit. I'm gonna go back, and I'm going to save, and I'm gonna do that by turning no encounters on, just to make sure that I don't die. Because we decided what we're doing with Kimahri, and I don't want to redo this every time we reload. Oh, and then we need to use those black magic spheres. So, I want to use them on the level 2 spheres, obviously. Which spell should I get? Because I don't want it to be Fyra, just because he already has Fire. And so, I'm wondering which of the 2 spells we should get, and since I don't know how the weaknesses are, like, split up in this mod. I think Thunder is a pretty solid bet, I think. And then also because Thunder Plains is coming after that, maybe Water? I think Thunder's a solid bet. And then... yeah, I don't... yeah, let's go with Water. And then we also got the skill spheres. Now, I don't necessarily have to use these with Kimahri, but I'm just looking at the skills that we have. Magic Break, Power Break, Sleep Buster, Silence Attack, Delay Attack. We'll think about that. We'll think on that. We've got time to decide what will be useful to us. So I am going to go back to the save point. I'm going to save just because we did do so much work on the sphere grid just now, and I'm not going to want to reset that. And then I'll go back over to where I just was, and then I'll turn encounters on again. So I was right about here. Then I'll turn encounters on. Nope, not that one. There we go. Let's see what's in this chest. Phoenixes. Excellent, because I don't have any of those. There we go, now I have 2. This gentleman will give us something. The Crusaders have been ordered to regroup at Djose Temple. Not many left to regroup, but... it's my fault. My men die in vain because of me. It's all my fault. My sergeant's keepsake. Take it. Shimmering Blade! That sounds like an Orin weapon. Oh, it's just piercing. That could come in handy, though. Now I know that there is a little something back here, but I'm not sure exactly where it is. And I'm gonna look for it. Water? That's right, annoying little devil. Well, I'm gonna try. Go on, Cornbert, do your stuff. Fuck! Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, try again? Bam! That's fine, I don't need it. That's about right, yep. Alright. Your turn, Kimahri. Get him. Oh, Kimahri actually has enough MP to use Flare. That's good to know. I mean, you can only do it once, but that's good to know. Sure. Yep. Which makes me think Lulu's will do the same.
Go with the flow.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Oh, that's an ice weapon. We don't want that right now. Not gonna do anything. You know what? Let's give it a go. I'm not gonna be able to use it on bosses anyway. No, actually. Cornbert time! That's okay. We're gonna do regular. Actually, let's have fun. Let's see it. I knew that was worth the early investment! I wasn't expecting that! It's easily going in the highlight reels of this stream. Oh my god. Let me just see generally what abilities everybody has. Because I am liking Red Mage Kimahri, and so Red Mage implies that he knows more than just magic. Can't learn anything from Lulu. Science Attack, Dark Attack, Sleep Buster. You know, I'm actually thinking Power Break or Magic Break, or Let me see how close armor break is. Depends on how much we get in the next fight, because that's where it is. And so, I'm also wondering if it's worth it to hang on to those until then. But anyway, right over here there should be... Not there. It's around. Hold on. I'm turning encounters off while I look for this. I know it's here. And the mod hasn't moved them, so... I can never remember exactly where. Might as well do this while we're here. I know it's in this area. It's gonna drive me nuts. We're gonna get it. Speed of light. Here, maybe? No. Yep, and in case y'all didn't see because I had it on hyperspeed, Clasco and Lucille and Elma ran by. Oh my gosh, I know it's here. It's behind this pillar, maybe? Am I insane? Also, Guardian Bangle, what does that do? Oh, nothing. I can customize that, and we are getting Rikku soon. No, I know it's here, gamers. Only had a few sips of my Smirnoff. I know I'm not insane. Enjoy Cornburt moving at the speed of light. Huh. I'm gonna look this up on my phone. No, it's in here. Stand by. Ah, I was looking on the wrong side. Right there. There it is. Okay. Yep. Oh, nice. Have I gotten all of them so far? I have not. I missed one. Let's see where I missed it. Ah, right. Mihen on the Chocobo. I remember now. Okay, we're gonna save again. We're gonna get back to where we were, and then we're gonna keep rolling. Again, I don't want to die and have to do that again. We're right around here, I think. So, normal speed. Encounters normal. Okay. As followers of Yevon, we believe in aiding all those who are wounded. Even the excommunicated Crusaders. They have suffered so much, I believe the time has come to welcome them back. May Yevon's blessing be with you. High potion. Okay. No, he really has. I could not remember the last time we had missed one. We'll go get it when we get the airship. I mean, I guess I could... No, you actually can't! Later in the game, you actually can go between Mushroom and Mihen in, like, one continuous stretch, but right now the game actually prevents you from doing that. So I can't go back and get it right now. Elemental Fang attacks and inflict darkness and silence. Spams delay attack. Attacks every party member on its turn. I feel like we should get rid of that first. So... Okay, that did some damage. Uh-oh. 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 Nice. If it does the same amount of damage, this kills. Yep. And then... No. I couldn't waste the opportunity of Lulu's turn. Oh! It knows cheer. Oops. Well. Yuna does have our highest agility now. So we're gonna have her revive Cornburt. Oops! And get stronger and stronger. Okay. This thing has a lot of HP. They're not weak to the same element, but we're gonna do Ice Fury.
Can you handle this?
Did something. We had Orin out here. He has a delay attack. Nice. That almost killed. Nice. Okay. Did do silence. It's pretty bad. Oh. Okay. Lulu can't do her spells. But Cornbird can attack. I mean, my philosophy with overdrives is... I know, it's really bad. Oh, well, it's not really doing anything. Who's gonna throw it to us? Yeah, that makes sense. Oops, well. Nice! Alright, we're out of here. Even the random encounters are fun, even though I'm not getting anything from them. They're fun little puzzles, and they keep me on my toes. They keep me thinking like the mod. If we had any white magic spheres, I would have taught Kamari Cure. But that would have been cool for him to have. But my buddy's missing. We served in the same unit. I hope he's okay. You give me anything? We decided to rest at the temple. I just hope they let us. Been excommunicated. They might throw us out. Oh, that's the guy who gave us the thing earlier. Ooh, I'm scared. Watch for Heaven's Cataract. Hi, Allie. Welcome, welcome. We've done our Spoils of War. We're a little bit stronger now. And we're rocking and rolling. We're ready. We're actually gonna swap you out for Lulu.
So, how shall we do this?
We don't have another... I know, that's a 10-2 attack. I'm scared. Oh, nice! Nice work, Lulu. You know, this thing can teach you Stone Breath in the OG, so I'm curious. There we go, yep. Still got my FFX brain on. Yeah, let's make some damage. Kamari, unfortunately, does not have access to the one element this thing is weak to. But we'll live with that. Why not, Orin? Let's have a good time.
You away.
You away? Okay. Me? Or them? Uh-oh, we're about to get pollened twice. We're gonna get pollened twice. Which is gonna miss because it already hit. Overdrives do not count as spells. Gotta trick up my sleeve with that one. If you're playing the remaster, it should have a speed up button. It should have a speed up booster. If you're playing the Steam version or like the PlayStation remaster, it should be one of the trigger buttons. Can't remember which one exactly, but... Will that kill, or not quite? There we go. Let's see what this gentleman says. Comrades are dead all because we ignore the teachings, relying on a forbidden machina. What the heck were we thinking? This'll hardly make amends, but I want the Lady Summoner to have this. An ether. Well, an ether is actually very valuable in these trying times, so I do appreciate your service. We're almost there. We're getting there. We incurred heavy casualties in last year's Djose Coast defense operation. Even those losses don't compare to this. I found this lying on the battlefield. Maybe it'll be of some use to you. A Mega Potion! Gamers, I haven't seen a Mega Potion at all in this run. Oh, that's gonna be lethal. We'll have to deploy that at exactly the right moment. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Nice work, Orin. Kimahri doesn't have access to any ice magic, but he does have access to this. I'm gonna go for it, gamers. Almost! Kimahri the goat. Oh, that's right. Yes, you do. You do have to pause and then use the trigger buttons. There you go. So shockingly, the 10 remaster on the console does not have the speed up booster, but the version I'm playing on Steam does. It's just the F1 key. So that's kind of odd that they didn't put that on the console. Half damage from ice. Ooh. That's about right. And then it is going to release pollen. I know, but I am hoping, gamers, that at best we get Rikku, if we decide to call it a night there, depending on how long that takes, because the next boss after that is going to be Sphere Morph in Macalania Woods, and we are certainly not getting to that today. But at minimum, I would like to try to get the Moonflow boss and get Rikku. That would be pretty neat. Yeah. I can't do spells. Shit. We'll just release pollen, but... Oh! Or it does that. Doesn't kill. Yeah, we're gonna have a long slog. Probably not, now that you mention it. It depends on how stuck I get on the Rikku boss. But it really is just cutscenes, and so what I might do is I might just get Rikku, and then after stream ends, get rid of all of that. I will let y'all know at the beginning of the next stream whether Lulu or Rikku was our best buddy. It's probably going to be Lulu for those cutscenes. And then we'll start the next stream from the Thunder Plains, is kind of my hope. But if I manage to, like, first try Rikku, we'll see how far we can get it. Given my track record on this mod, I do not think that will happen, especially since... There we go. Oh, come on! I thought we triggered the cutscene!
I'll take you all on.
And there's no flea, is there? We're gonna heal Kimahri. I don't have Cura, but in exchange I do have Shell and Protect, which is huge. And I have Reflex, so I might as well use it. Thunder Plains and Macalania are kind of a huge difficulty spike even in the OG game. And so even if we don't make it all the way to Sphere Morph, I do think my traversal of those places would still make an interesting stream. I'm kind of terrified of Sphere Morph. And after that, the next boss is going to be the Machina on Lake Macalania, which I'm also terrified of in this mod. But one thing we do get to do today is, we get to fight Belgamine. And so that'll be kind of fun. Alright, let's do our best. Let's do our best. Let's Aurochs Reels practice. Ah! Okay, I got two, but one of them was poison. Okay, that could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse, actually. I wonder. Hey, that works! I'm so smart. It has focus. That's cool. Nice! Okay. I'm learning. I'm learning, gamers. See, it has Null Blaze on it, and so I kind of want to go for the other guy right now. Cornbird, get him. Historically, this is your domain anyway. There we go. I do think the mod is programmed to where puzzles and learning. I do think the game is programmed to where you always get an overkill, which is kind of nice, but this is not gonna do anything. And then I just get hit with Blizzard. Which does a lot of damage to Waka, jeez. Because otherwise I'm going to have to cast Weak-Ass Fire with Kimahri, and then let Lulu cast the Big Girl Fire, because this is going to do nothing. And then... But I'm going to get Blizzard in anyway. Oops. And then Lulu gets hit with Big Girl Fire. Now this shouldn't kill her, because her magic defense is great. But, yeah. Can't do that again. I don't have Dispel yet, which sucks. But Yuna's agility is so high now that Yuna might be the GOAT for a little while. But, you know who I don't have on my next boss fight? You know who's not going to get experience? Yuna. So, maybe that's why everybody else got such a comparatively big power boost, now that I'm thinking about it, is because the next time they get experience is going to be Sphere Morph. So, the only people that are going to get experience from the Rikku boss fight are Tidus and Waka. So, I guess that makes sense. You know what? He's probably going to do Blizzard, so let's do that. Comrade in general seems to be a pretty good overdrive mode for this mod, but for some bosses I might obviously change it. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna have Lulu go. Which is not gonna do anything, but he's gonna counter with Blizzard, which does nothing. Yep. And then Kimahri's gonna do regular fire, but his magic stat is pretty strong, so this might kill. Almost. And then get like Cornbird out here or something. Yeah. There we go. Okay. We made it through the Djose Highroad, gamers. Which means we get to go through Djose Temple itself, although I can and will speed up the temple segment. A ways, buddy.
First down the Moonflow to the Guado city of Guado-Salam. Then we cross the Thunder Plains to the Temple of...
It only took 2 deaths and we made it through Djose.
Oh, boy.
And before that...
And before that, we get to pray at the temple in Djose.
Such a great line read.
All that,
She's so cute.
can we? Huh?
I have to pray to the faith in every temple in order to earn the final Aeon.
That's a summoner's training.
Is.
She's got to prepare mind and body, all just to get ready for the final summoning.
Must be tough, Yuna.
I wonder why it's called the final
I'll
summoning.
be fine with you here.
The one that I find the hardest to remember is Makalania, actually. But, you know, Djose, I get it. I do. It's kind of a tricky one.
Hey, new guy.
We're calling you new guy because the player can technically name you.
What can I do for you, boss?
Don't tell Yuna you know about Sin and Jekt.
No?
You know her. She would distance herself.
He did sign up for the role of Guardian without knowing a damn thing about the pilgrimage.
Yeah, but even if I did say something, no one believed me, you know?
Yuna would.
You know what?
You have a point. Come to think of it, did I really have to know about Jekt? What about my feelings?
What about my feelings?
Better than you finding out at a critical moment, becoming emotional.
What? Me? Emotional?
I heard you were quite the crybaby.
Yeah, maybe when I was a kid. Maybe even a little now. Just a little.
Just a little.
Hey, I still don't buy your story, you hear?
Let's go before we get another encounter. Okay. Should be an encounter-free zone. Let's just kind of absorb the moment.
Whoa.
Let's talk to our good buddies.
Yuna, it is good to see you and your companions are well.
Yourselves as well, Captain. We were worried. Praise be to Yevon.
I mean, Lucille should have gotten vaporized by the Graviga attack, but
Our lives,
I'm not gonna talk about
but
that.
our troops were decimated.
Of all our chocobos, only this one made it.
I also hate that canonically
We made
several
pretty poor
chocobos
chocobo
also
mounted
died at the
forces
assault.
without
That makes me
chocobos.
sad.
We turned our backs on the teachings and cast away our faith. This is our just reward.
I mean, I would not go that far, but
So many died in vain.
I do think
It
that
was a
this whole
mistake.
sequence does such a great job of painting like how dire things are in Spira and just
Just you
how
now, but don't worry,
much of a
we're
grip
here for
religion
you.
has on their lives.
We should never have ignored the teachings.
I remember playing this as a kid and I was like, oh my god! And I still kind of am, even though I'm an adult.
Is that the Djose Temple?
And then this is the one that everybody thinks is a cutscene. But, you can move right now and you actually have to. But the game does a really bad job of conveying that. There you go. This is just a cool thing that happens, and it never gets brought up again.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. And it's right at about a third of the way through the game, and you finally think you're getting a handle on Spira and how
The
it works, and
light
then you're
in
like,
rock. It only opens when a summoner is addressing the faith.
That means another summoner's already in there.
this remains permanently open for both the rest of the game and 10-2, but we're not going to worry about that.
What if it's Donna?
We have to hurry.
Right. In we go.
We did kill Gata. Oh, I forgot to mention. We did, in fact, kill Gata. Because that also happened before I was able to save. So we get to talk to Luzu here. In the PS2 version of the game, though they might have patched it, it didn't matter who you killed. You would see Luzu's body on the back there. But we investigated this recently, and I'm pretty sure the remaster patched that. But that's kind of a silly little glitch that's in the PS2 version of the game. Because Donna kind of is an annoying— Oh! Because Donna is kind of an annoying coworker in the office, we're gonna see more of her in a minute, and you'll see.
But how? How can I enter the temple after what we have done?
The monks said we could stay here for a while.
Did they?
I've been thinking about the future.
Great job, Classico. I think so, yeah. Like, it's really gruesome. That escaped their notice. Alright, we're gonna save, because we made it. To the temple. We'll see the cutscene with Luzu, we'll see the cutscenes with Isaru, and then I'm just gonna hyperspeed through the temple, because I know how to do it. But I think there's also a treasure back here. There is. Antidote. Sure. Take that. I'm gonna sort all our items, make sure I can find them. We don't have to see this cutscene, but I think it's good world building.
Got it. He's dead.
He is.
He's a
We
good
saw
son.
him.
He just wasn't lucky enough.
And then weird camera.
He was young. He pushed his luck.
And
What was
really
he thinking going
disorienting
up down the
camera.
front lines like that? He should have stayed back with command. Damn it! Damn it all!
And Luzu's kind of a dick to Waka, and I don't really like Waka, but
You don't know what it's like.
I do know.
really a dick thing to say to Waka, to be honest.
I'm sorry. Why don't you
Chapu died like a year
Oh,
ago.
no.
That's just kind of a dick move.
take it easy a while? Rest, yeah? Rest? You need some R&R. You're hurt, yeah? I guess so. Get better. I can't beat up on you when you all depressed, huh? Right.
Yeah, it is kind of our fault. Oh, look how strong I am now, gamers. It's true. It's true. It is a dick move, but he is traumatized. Yeah. I think we're all looking good here. So we're gonna go inside the temple. And we're going to have a new friend, who is very unfortunately, Quentin Flynn. That's true. I'm the L.
May I ask your name?
I am Summoner Yuna, from the Isle of Besaid.
She never does that version of the greeting again. That's so odd.
You have the look of your father.
My father? You knew him?
No.
Kamari's like,
Never met the man. Ah, my apologies. I am Isaru.
well, no, we do not have a name picked out yet for horse. We are gonna get the horse very soon.
Pleased to meet you. And I'm Maroda. I'm guarding my big brother here.
And I'm Maroda.
Since I was a child, I've always looked up to Lord Braska. I wished
The fact that they brought a child on the pilgrimage.
You must
Yeah, sorry, you got auto-modded.
Talent in you.
I
believe you might someday defeat sin.
I'm not really. I've only just become a summoner.
I really hate the message that says Sylleblossom added permitted term fucking kid. I don't like the implications of that.
See who can defeat sin first, no?
That's right, you did propose aggro, and I don't think you've named one yet. So
Isaru.
Yuna,
I might go with that.
Good luck to both.
I am trying to let different people name all of them, and I don't think you've named the other two. Because Allie named Tweedles. And I think Fruitoon named the other one? Let me see what its name is. It might help me remember. Fruitoon might have named Boingo. Kinda, you helped. It was a team effort. You got another ether. Fantastic. Tweedles did help us a lot, Allie. I know you saw the video on YouTube, but Tweedles actually helped us a ton in the Sinspawn Gui fight. I would not have beat it without her. Remedy. Nice. Remedy is the experience. The dangerous new age on us and the comedy. It's gotten serious. There's one. Keepers. That's a mega phoenix. Hanging on to that. Oh, I actually love how the lighting mod is behaving in this room with the lightning. That's really cool, actually. I like that. I have a feeling that Djose, Cloister of Trials is gonna be very pleasant with the lighting mod.
Hey, you.
Me?
Me?
You are Yuna's guardian, no?
I am, but I don't know how the pilgrimage works.
Curious rumor.
That's my cornbird impression.
I heard it from those crusaders. Seems that summoners have been going out on
Maroda, what are you doing with your hair?
It could just be the fiends got them, but not so many so quickly.
Sorry I don't know more, but watch your back.
Also, they're all brothers and none of them look alike, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Maybe they were all adopted. I mean, I know a lot of parents die because of sin.
We're talking about doing your job as a guardian.
Hey,
I like that interpretation, Allie.
Please be careful.
Will do. Passe!
Oh, what?
Yeah, later on in the game, you're like, oh, he's going on pilgrimage with his brothers, it's great. And then later on, you get, the famous scene. And then you're like, why would you bring a child on the pilgrimage? Yeah, here we go.
The Cloister of Trials lies within.
I am. I actually know how to do this. So let's put it on mega speed. We're just gonna get through this.
All right, Guardians, at attention.
We are ready.
All right, let's do it.
I like that the implication is that everyone is solving the puzzle together. And I'm like, do you think that they're smart enough? No, I think Waka is smart enough to solve this. No, I don't. I'm gonna be speeding through here because I know the solution to this puzzle. It goes on normal speed when I'm actually interacting with stuff anyway, so. Cornbert's so fast. Yeah, Lulu's ordering all of us around, including Cornbert, I think. Times 4 speed is sometimes actually too fast for you to, like, go where you need to go. But I'm doing my best. Because then we do this, which sets up this little device here, and then we push the pedestal underneath it. Can I line myself up with the pedestal? Maybe. I'm walking, which you can do by holding the circle button. Fun fact. Press the circle button to walk, Cornbert! Then that triggers this to happen. I have seen a few in my day. Shitposts that are like that. Okay. Now this super mega sphere is gonna open the door. Yep. And then, I can't remember if you need one or both, but we're gonna do both for good measure. Is it the side of the... Yeah, there we go. I don't know if you need one or both. Let's actually try one. Nope, you actually do need both. Okay, let's get our pedestal back. I learned something today. I'm actually gonna put it on ×2, because ×4 is way too hard to aim Cornbert to where he needs to be. ×4 would be good for grinding, but since you can't grind on this mod anyway. There we go, that should do it. Yep. I did not actually know you needed both, I thought you just needed one. I just always did both. I guess it never occurred to me. Okay, even though this should kill us, it won't. Yep. Should be death by 10,000 volts. It's not. There we go. We gotta recall the pedestal. We gotta go put everything where it goes. That's fair. You know, I forgot. Yep. There's one. Waka, you need to push the pedestal that way! No way, brother. It's gotta go the other way. We need the sphere in the wall. Should Sir Orin use this sphere or the other one? What's the difference? Sorry, only hold one sphere. Hi, Esper. Welcome in. We are very quickly proceeding through the Cloister of Trials just because I know the solution. And that's not really what this mod is about. But we encountered some very interesting random encounters. We got a huge power boost as a result of my victory over Sinspawn Gui. Oh, finally. That's why my death counter over there is so high. And we're just kind of zooming through the temple. This shit was so hard to see on a CRT. It's hard to see now. Oh yes, we also found an NPC in this game, and Brody thinks it looks a lot like their profile picture. It's Isaru with an S. Isaaru. An NPC in this game that is voiced by Quentin Flynn. But before we leave, gamers, you know the drill. We gotta get that destruction sphere and its treasure. Right here. I just assumed it was like a European-American thing. With the Z's and the S's. And then right here is where it goes. Right here is where it goes. There we go. Yep. Let's see what it is this time, gamers. Now this is the new thing. The solution to the puzzle is the same, but the new thing is what is actually in the treasure. So let's find out. An HP sphere! Oh, that's huge. And I think I know who's getting it. I think there's only one solution. Kimahri can't use it. Everyone else is in a place, just like before, everyone else is in a place where they can use it. Because the modder's very smart and designs the game that way. Except because we're in Agility City with Kimahri. Can't use it. There aren't really any empty nodes for Kimahri, since all of Kimahri's HP upgrades are here. We're gonna hang on to it for now, and decide who gets it. We'll see. I'm gonna hang on to that. That's not bad at all. That's not what you normally get here, I don't think. Okay. There we go.
Well, you again.
Alright, here's Donna, Allie.
Still traveling with quite the crowd, I see. What is it, Bartel?
Love this scene.
You know this riffraff?
You are... Arin, no?
What of it?
Can I shake your hand? Arin.
No. Sure.
Arin. You're the reason I became a guardian.
You know, Allie, I've been wondering that for years. While I have the thing open on my phone, where is our next one?
Thank you,
Oh,
sir.
yeah, I knew that.
This means so much to me.
I think Sphera just has such a variety of climates that it's hard to say. Because Lulu seems overdressed, but then later in the game, I'm like, aren't you cold? And then the reverse also applies. Or aren't you hot, I mean. She's probably hot down south and then actually kind of appropriately dressed up north. And then the reverse is true for the rest of the party members. They're probably going to be the cold ones. Kimahri is our best friend, so we're going to speak to him first.
Pick spot. Shut up. Wait.
Can do. I can do that.
You grow stronger, but are still a pup.
I'm not talking to anybody else because I don't want to influence the dialogue. And yes, now it is horse time. Rutella would be a great baseball card.
You owe much to your father. All these guardians, and Sir
I like these
Orin
pointy
too?
teeth for no reason.
And I hear Maester Seymour's quite taken with you.
I mean, he is, but that's not really a
Your world
compliment.
must look different when you're the daughter of Lord Braska.
I'm nervous
This has
about the
nothing
upcoming
to do
boss
with
fight
my
gamers.
father.
I'm now have only
I'm
2
traveling
party
on my
members.
own as a full-fledged summoner.
Oh, is that so? Then try standing on your own 2
Bertie,
legs
you keep
for
getting
once.
auto-modded. The next boss fight is going to be an underwater Machina where I am limited to just Titus and Waka. And after that boss fight, we're going to get Rikku, who is the last addition to our party. So it's not going to be Ixion. We're going to name it Aggro, as suggested by Birdie. The next Aeon we get might be next week, but it'll be Shiva, so start thinking of names for her, everybody. It's not going to be today. There's no way I'm making it all the way to Shiva today, because that would mean beating Rikku, Seermorph, and the Machina, and Seymour. Like, that's not happening. The next boss I'm truly, truly terrified of is the Machina, and then immediately after that, Seymour. I am very scared. But now I should be able to go back and get this treasure chest the priest was blocking earlier. Let's see what's in it. Switch hitter for Waka. See what it is. Oh, nothing. But I think it keeps giving us blank weapons, because it has in the past, the mod has given us items that we can't use, and though I was tempted, I did not sell any of them because I anticipated this. It has dropped items we haven't been able to use, because, we don't have customized yet. Gintiana is not a bad suggestion. If I have enough characters to do that, I might. But you know what this means, gamers? We have a new Aeon, and we get to fight Belgamine. But we won't get to use the Aeon we just got, because that's the one she's going to use. So we're either going to have to use Tweedles or Boingo. Per the rules of the mod, we only get to use one, so we're going to have to choose very wisely.
Donna has left.
Isaru, too. Okay, Kamari's our best friend. Talk to him twice.
Donna has left.
Oh, he said the same thing twice. So we're gonna go get Yuna, and we're gonna be on the Moonflow and be on our way. Luzu gives us another cutscene if you talk to him. He's basically just like, I'm going back to Besaid, I can't stay here forever. This is what triggers progress. And I already got all the treasures. She was working until dawn, 2015?
Okay. I guess I'll just let her sleep for now, then.
And then we get a break from some of the cutscenes for a while. What I'm scared about, though, is that the Rikku Machina fight, I'm pretty sure there are quite a lot of cutscenes before we do it. And I don't have the cutscene mod remover installed yet, by the way. Still loving the lighting mod with the lightning in the middle.
I'll get ready right away. Just a moment.
Goldilocks is too many characters. That's a great name, though. I think you're limited to 8 for the Aeons, which is kind of insulting. But in order to name Shiva, you have to defeat Seymour. And I know that's gonna be a rough one in this mod.
Yo, sleepyhead.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
We're gonna get this cutscene, and we're gonna make our way through the Moonflow. And because we helped Owaka earlier, he might have some cool stuff. We didn't, like, fully help him, but we did help him, so.
A summoner with bad hair. What's the world coming to?
You could have woken me up.
We called to you, but with all that snoring.
What is it today? Everyone's picking on me.
Picking on me.
And unfortunately, in order to beat Rikku, we have to watch Waka be kind of racist, and then once we beat Rikku, we get to watch Waka be very racist.
I hadn't really laughed like that in a long time.
I had
only later
forgotten about bisexuality.
The only one really laughing then
Thinking about that.
Laughing must have been the only thing keeping them going.
Okay. Let's save, because we are out of here. They're just here. We get to do more with them in 10-2. Oh, come on, Automod. I've got to make Automod a little less severe. That is not what I wanted to open. This is the 3rd time today that Birdie has triggered the Automod. Okay, these guys should also give us stuff. Here, I'll put it on normal speed now. So let's take a look. Can't defeat sin with Machina. The summoners are our only hope. Yevon's teachings are the way. The Crusaders were fools for defying them. Here, take this. I don't need it anymore. Halberd. Okay, let's see what that does. A different halberd. Oh, customizable. Cool. The Crusaders have fallen apart, so I'm going to help out with guard duty here at the temple for a while. It's the least I can do to repay them for taking us in. Maybe I should quit the Crusaders. Oh, nothing? Okay, cool. Thanks for pushing me. High potion ×2. Great. We needed more of those. 10 potions. Fantastic. Yeah, there we go.
Off so early? Lady Yuna, you must be
Lucille also
exhausted
doesn't
after
really
walking
wear
so
pants,
hard last
Allie.
night.
I'm not
Will
really
you be
sure. I
okay?
think the NPC design philosophy in this game
I
is
feel
just
that
don't
I've
wear
rested
pants.
enough, but thank you for your kindness.
Yeah, the Mega Potion and the Mega
Will you
Phoenix,
be
we only got
leaving
one of
too?
each, but that's so hype.
First we cross the Moonflow,
I'm probably
and
gonna
then
try
we
not
head
to use
north in
either
search
of them
chocobos to
on,
replace those we have lost.
the
Once we
upcoming
find
fight, just
chocobos,
because there's
our
only 2
mounted
people.
forces will ride again.
But it could come in handy for, like,
Huh?
Sphere Morph or the
Aren't you
Machina.
missing someone?
Or Seymour if I still have them by then. I'm not using them on random encounters. I would literally rather die.
What took you so long? We're leaving.
You expect me to keep up with a chocobo?
No complaints.
Lady Yuna, I wish you good fortune. Elma, Klasko, let's go.
Ma'am,
Hey, can I just rest a sec?
no complaints.
No complaints. Okay, now we're gonna go the other way at this fork in the road, and we're gonna go to the Moonflow. And Walk is gonna, like, shadow box.
Where to next?
We cross the Moonflow.
Gotcha. Moonflow, baby. Here
Oh, I
we
love
come.
Glasgow. Glasgow's also a lot of fun in 10-2. Don't encounter, no encounter. Okay, great. There's Shalinda. It's not much of a wound. I should be able to go on. I can't. My favorite NPC dialogues. I don't really need to talk to Shalinda because all that's gonna happen is she's gonna be like, hey, the Crusaders shouldn't have been there. Vulnerable to having its senses taken. Okay, so you know what that means? Silence attack.
Go, go, go!
Just realized Waka didn't get any more MP from our adventures, so we're gonna have to be careful with him. I won't, Allie. You probably will be back in time for the boss encounter. Because it's a ways from now. Okay. Then we're going to... Yep. Dark attack. Cool.
Let's see.
Unless it absorbs ice, it takes half, so we're not doing that. But you know what? We're gonna change you out for a Thunderblade. Yep. Mm-hmm. Unless... I do wish we had a special sphere so we could teach Kimari Focus. But it is what it is. I wonder. No, we can only do that once. I'm gonna save it for when we're in trouble. Oh, I should have done Thundera. Dumb. I know random encounters give us nothing, but I'm still gonna give them the old college try.
My turn.
And because they give us nothing, it means I don't have to use everyone in every encounter, which is very nice. Uh-oh. That'll do it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Haha. Okay. Uh-oh. I can only save one of them. I'm picking Lulu. Yeah, she has more agility. Ooh, that'd be sacrificial. That should do quite a bit of damage, yep. As long as it doesn't hit Lulu, we're good. And it didn't. It still didn't. And so then... that should do it.
Good jolt.
Yep. Okay, nice. I survived an Oju. so much stronger now, gamers. I am still getting used to the new abilities we have now. Okay, what's in here? Let's find out. High potion. Shalinda's just gonna victim blame, so we're gonna walk past her. Ooh, I remember. During this cutscene, I might have to take a bathroom break since I can't skip the cutscene anyway. Oh god. Oh, I think Kamari looks like that in the corner because of the lighting mod. That's actually very funny.
So you need someone with magic skills.
I mean, maybe. Maybe we do. Nice. I got hit with darkness and silence. Oof. Just in case. Nope. That's alright. We're gonna dark attack him as well. Uh-oh. Hornbridge should be able to get rid of him.
Huh?
Not quite. Close, though. Okay. That should do it. Yep. And then, let's do this again. We can do Orin, actually. Orin does more damage.
As you wish.
Nice! Orin does do more damage. That won't kill, but it'll help. Uh-oh. Unbelievable. You're right, Orin. Well, we'll do what we've done in the past, gamers. We'll use no encounters to get us to where we were, and then we'll pick it up from there. Just for the sake of moving the stream along. Theoretically, we know I can survive an Ochu, but what are the odds that I encountered it twice? Oh man, do I have to watch those cutscenes again? I do. We're gonna be zooming, though. Oh wait, I need to get the stuff from everyone again. Good night, Birdie! VOD should be up on YouTube by the time you wake up, so you can see what happened in the Rikku fight.
Off so early?
Unfortunately, the speed booster does not speed boost cutscenes. But since I learned the hard way that I'm gonna have to repeat this again if I die on the Moonflow, I'm actually gonna go back and save and then go into the Moonflow.
Yes. First we cross the moon. Once we find chocobos.
Huh?
Captain!
Wait for me! Had to let that line play normally.
You...
Lady Yuna?
Hey?
No go.
Okay, I'm actually gonna go back and save, just so I don't have to watch that cutscene again in case we die again. I should have thought of that to begin with, but I didn't. Okay. We're gonna get right up to the Ronso cutscene, which is more or less where we were, and then we'll might go back and save again, to be honest, and then pick up from there.
The Moonflow.
Got Moonflow.
Get the treasure. Yep, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna do this cutscene, because there's no way around it. While this is playing, I will take a quick bathroom break.
One of Kimari's friends looks just like him.
What?
Both follow summoners on all fours. Hornless goatlings. Hornless! Hornless! You come to insult Kimari? Wrong. We come to warn little Kimari. Summoners disappear. Never return. Next will be Kimari's summoner. Poor Kimari lost his horn. Next lose his summoner. Pitiful Kimari. Howl alone. Howl alone.
Do those two got something against you? What? They were just picking on you?
Kimari will deal with them.
And I'll help.
Kimari alone.
But,
It's Kimari's problem. You can't interfere. It's a rule.
I'm worried.
Let the Ronso deal with Ronso problems, yeah? That's how it's always been.
I mean, I'm worried about those summoners disappearing.
They aren't just disappearing into thin air.
hey, if we Guardians do our job, no problem, right?
Oh, the scene's still going.
Yeah.
I did get a snack. Some baby carrots. But I'm gonna go back and save so we don't have to watch that cutscene again. Well, actually, I'm gonna open this treasure chest. And then I'm gonna go back and save so we don't have to watch that cutscene again if we die. And then I'll go right back to where we were. I wonder if I can, like, go into the Cloister Trials now. Probably not, but I've always been curious. Yeah, thought so. Well, now if we die, we won't have to watch the Ronso cutscene again. Hornbird is zooming. Okay. There we go. Back to normal. Another frickin' Ochu.
Go, go, go!
Why have they gotten to go 500 times? Okay.
My turn.
Okay, just not lightning. Fire will do the trick. Lulu's got that insane magic defense. Oh! Might be time for our new friend. Hello, Aggro.
My name's Yuna. Pleased to meet you.
I am pleased to meet you. This heals me anyway. Okay. It's gonna do nothing to the other thing, but it might kill Ochu. Let's see. Everything in me always tells me not to use the overdrives in random encounters. But I know that overdrive's set to 0 anyway. It bosses, so... Uh-oh. That was a good run, Aggro. Kimari runs back in and dies. Uh-oh. Come on! Mm-hmm. Glad we saved.
Chapu.
Chapu? I did not know she said that, if she died. Well, we know what to do, gamers. I feel like every single random encounter is spawning Ochu. And I don't know if the modder programmed it that way, or if we've just gotten absurdly unlucky. Because that's not what happens in the real game. I do wonder if using the speed up messes with the music sometimes.
Not again!
Think of it as training.
Go, go, go!
Let's go, Kimari. Amazing.
Can you handle this?
Hmm? Fights are tough, gamers. We're gonna try again, gamers.
Yo, eat this, huh?
Nah! I almost had it that time. There we go. We made it. Sworn Belgamina was here in the Moonflow, and we have not seen her. Oh, there she is, up ahead. We're going to... Yeah, well. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then... And then Yuna heals Lulu, although they're both pretty bad health. Oh, Kamari's just running out of MP. Except Kamari can replenish that. There we go. Oh, I really don't want to die again, but I really don't want to use one of my phoenixes. Those are so sacred. I would literally rather die than use one of my phoenixes, as annoying as it is. So we're just gonna do that. That's alright. That's okay, gamers. We're almost there. We're almost to the Belgamine challenge. This is unfortunately going to be a bit of a slower part of the stream, but there's really no way around it. We're just going to go to where we were. Yeah, I do think the speed mod kind of messes with the music sometimes. That's not even a mod. That's just native to the Steam version of the game. I did not install that. That's really interesting that it messes with the music like that. I'm just gonna go to Belgrade and then put it on normal speed. And then see what we can do here.
We meet again.
We do.
I heard you took part in Operation Mihin. You've seen that Machina aren't the answer. In the end, only summoners can hope to defeat sin.
Well, maybe.
You are right. I must train harder.
I can help with that, if you like. I propose a contest of Aeons.
I know nothing happens if we
A
die
friendly
here,
contest
so
of
I'd rather
gods.
try it.
I'm ready.
That's the spirit. But before we begin, I have healed your Aeons. Well, shall we?
Yes, we shall. So she's gonna summon her aggro. And it does give us a free overdrive for this. No! She's gonna summon her Weedles.
Call whichever Aeon you want.
Oh yeah, of course it gives us a free overdrive because per the rules of the mod, that's how it has to work. Aggro's considerably faster, so let's go with aggro. Okay, let's see what we can do here, gamers. Now, I'm not just going to overdrive immediately. Can be a trickster. Okay. Kind of terrified as to what that means. It also means that the overdrive is going to do half damage because it's thunder-based. Which Coryphean must know because the only overdrives I have are elemental-based. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's about right. This Valfor uses a null spell. How is it that it may use magic that Eunice Tweedles cannot? This is just the regular tutorial. Mm-hmm. So I think this'll work. Mm-hmm. Got rid of the null shock. And we dodged, even better. Uh-huh. Yep. Do the same thing. Oh, but it's got its overdrive, so I actually won't do that. I'll shield. Yep. Mm-hmm. I think we need to heal ourselves, so I'm gonna do that. Mm-hmm. Nice! Oops. I'm actually gonna do this. To get rid of its null shock. Blizzard shouldn't kill. And then that should do it. Let's find out. Even at half damage, this should do it. Very nice, Coryphean. I don't think you got me. Not this time. Nope, not this time. I wonder what we get for winning.
Stop. That is enough.
I do think she normally spawns or summons her, her Ixion. So I think that's also a change.
You're good. You bested me fairly.
Mm-hmm.
Here, your prize. Go on, take it.
Ooh. That's gonna be... Yep. And then that's gonna be useful to customize stuff later, I bet. Oh my god. Damn, the speed boost doesn't even work. We're just gonna mash through this because I know how to do it. So funny because of the mod, I bet it limits what the Aeons can learn. So the tutorial just acted like we taught the Aeon something, even though we didn't. But now that I have that, I'm gonna take a look. I see. Oh! That's why I just got 25 ability distillers. He made it so that basically everything just casts ability distillers, or costs ability distillers. Oh. Okay. Now, I'm not going to do anything rash. I'm going to think about this. But that's really neat. That's really cool, actually. I have a feeling we're going to encounter... You know what, just for the sake of moving things along, I feel like we're going to encounter more Ochus, and clearly I know how to defeat those. So... Guardian Arm Guard, again, probably just has 2 blank slots. Sorry, that's Waka. I'm just gonna move things along. No, wait. That still needs to be on for like 3 seconds. There we go. Now we can take it off. Because, after this, and after all these cutscenes, is Rikku.
This is the Moonflow. These are moon lilies.
They are. They're really cool.
They say that clouds of
Sorry,
fireflies
whenever I have to
gather here
reopen
when
the
night falls.
game window,
The
it
entire
kind of
river
stutters for a
glows
second.
like a sea of stars.
Really?
Really? Hey, I got an idea!
Hey, I got an idea.
We're not waiting till nightfall.
Why not, though? Like, they know everything about this game, right? Why don't they wait?
Then, once we beat Sin, we're coming back.
We weren't hiding it. MF's when they hiding it. I always think about this scene later on in the game.
Hey, we better hurry or we'll miss the shoe puff.
Shoe puff? That's some kind of boat?
Not particularly. We did beat Belgamine and her Aeon, so we got some ability distillers, which the mod has changed to where that is what teaches our Aeons things. Normally it's it's an amalgamation of different items. But no, we just made it to the Moonflow and everyone was really awkward. I think I'm gonna get some more baby carrots.
Whoa!
This is a shoe puff.
Whoa! Let's ride! Come on, let's go!
All right. We board soon as we ready, huh?
Not quite, Allie. Okay. Huge! Huge!
Shoe puffs! I haven't ridden one in so long.
What? You've been on one of these?
Well, just once. 10 years ago, with Kamari. Remember?
Shoe puff shook. You na fall in water.
Shoop up, scoop up.
Yes, I see you, Owaka. I'll talk to you.
You not jump in 3 more times for fun. Kimari worried.
Whoops.
I'm only talking to Kimari because he's our best friend.
Yuna had fun. Kimari happy. Biran is troublemaker, but run so do not lie. Summoners disappearing, that was not lie.
Right. I'll be careful.
See what Owaka has.
Owaka, at your service.
Every other merchant in here cannot be trusted. So let's see. Ooh. Fire, lightning, lightning, water, water, ice, fire, water, ice, lightning. Ooh. Hmm. I'm not gonna get any of these yet, but I wonder if these will come in handy during the boss fight. So I'm gonna hang on to that.
I lived in the city of Bevel until 10 years ago. I moved to Besaid after my father defeated Sin. Kimari was with me the whole way.
He was.
Bevel?
It's the biggest city in Spira. The main temple of Yevon is there.
That's right. Okay. Jack saw his first shoe puff here. He was drunk and he hit it. That's why it's got that scar on it. That's what Orin says.
No, I don't think so. It's bad idea, yes.
Please, we beg of you.
Impossible.
What's wrong?
This guy won't let our chocobo on the shoe puff.
Ah.
Hmm.
It's kind of big.
It is.
It's just not fair.
It's just not fair.
He does have a point, though.
So what? We just leave him behind?
Hey, I didn't say that. Just...
It is no good. We will have to find another way. We will find a ford where we can cross on foot.
Hmm?
Yes, Captain Sir.
But that'll take days.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Oh, boy.
That's our captain.
That's our captain.
Yeah.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Those words stayed with me.
Titus just never heard that expression. Where there's a lingering William. $4,000 gil, gamers! Okay. 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 So, okay, we do have the money to get what we need from Owaka, if necessary. But let's give the boss a go. Conventional logic suggests that... And I know this mod isn't really conventional logic. The conventional logic suggests that it's weak to lightning. So we're gonna go with that. For now. And we'll see. I do want to ride the shoe puff. No. And then we have a somewhat lengthy cutscene, and we have our next boss fight, where only Titus and Waka will get experience. Shoe puff launching. I'll let it play normally the first time. I'll mash through it next time if we die.
What?
Yeah, it's going across the river.
Whoa! A sunken city.
Also, something that's easy to miss. You have to talk to NPCs. But the line for the shoe puff is actually very long to cross the river. the summoner parties get to jump to the front of the line because of, you know, the pilgrimage.
To the bottom.
Right.
Like Tenochtitlan back in the day.
A lesson?
Yeah. Why build a city over a river, yeah?
Well, it would be convenient with all that water there.
Nope, that's not why.
That's not
They
why.
just wanted to prove they could defy the laws of nature.
I don't think so, Waka. I think you're wrong on that one, bud.
I'm not so sure about that.
Yevon has taught us. When humans have power, they seek to use it.
It's a little bit exacerbated by the mod, Alpha. The reason that I'm just kind of saying boss fight to boss fight is that because of this mod, the only time I get experience is boss fights, so that's what I'm primarily concerned with. This is actually kind of a big lull in boss fights, and the one that I'm about to do is actually pretty easy on a standard playthrough. And then from there to the next one, at least 2 in-game hours, if not more. So I think it depends. I think the mod is making it seem like bosses happen more frequently than they actually do.
More than 1,000 years ago, mankind waged war using machina to kill.
You know, I can't wait for that either, Fruitoon. I'm still waiting for that.
They made weapons so powerful, it was thought they could destroy the entire world.
The people feared that Spira would be destroyed.
But the war did not stop.
What happened then?
And yes, we will have to watch this entire cutscene again if I die.
Destroyed the cities and their machina.
The war ended, and our reward was sin.
There is a cutscene remover mod out there, but I don't really know how to install it, and I'm worried it'll not play nice with the other mods.
Yeah, it is.
But it's not like the machina are bad.
Only as bad as their users.
It's because of people like the Albed screwing everything up.
Here we go, we're gonna go up on the racism scale a little bit.
Sit down.
Sorry!
The Albed!
Okay. Let's give it a go. Just Titus and Waka for this one. It's underwater. So weird. Okay. I'm scared. Acts extremely predictably. As a machina, attacking it directly damages your weapon, causing power break. That's right. Must inflict 500 damage to bring it down after it rises. Okay. I have a thought here. I have a couple of thoughts. First, we both need to be hasted. Okay. Oh. I got an idea. We're gonna do aim 5 times and cheer 5 times before we attack at all. Charges. In the original game, it says depth charges. I mean, how much do I do? I'm scared. Not enough. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. That's just gonna kill me, I bet. Okay. Alright. Let's see what I am wondering, gamers. We were given those black magic spheres earlier, and we used them on Kimahri to make him stronger, right? Well, we'll give it another shot. Planning it out in my head. Because I'm basically gonna have to do chip damage at it. But acts extremely predictably, that's good to know. I do wonder if on Waka's first turn, if I can, if I haste Waka, and then on Waka's first turn I cast Dark Attack, and see if that does anything.
Right. All aboard.
I'm gonna mash through this cutscene. Whose decision was this to put an unskippable cutscene right before a boss fight?
A machina.
A machina? A machina.
The weight of the city caused the
Right. Why build this?
Well...
No. They just wanted to prove...
No, that's not why.
You ever when humans... If you don't stop them...
I have a thought. Also, those skill spheres from before, we didn't use them. And we were thinking about using them on Kimahri.
Which machina we...
I wonder if they're worth using on us right now.
Remember up...
Or war... More than 1,000... Mankind...
They kept building...
They made weapons. It was thought they... The people feared...
But the war did not stop.
What? Sin came. The war... And our...
So, sins are punished.
Man.
Yeah.
But it's not...
Only as...
I am mashing through it, and this is still going to take at least a minute on every attempt.
Sit down.
Sorry!
The outbid!
There. That's all you need.
Luna, we'll save you!
I don't need it on times 4. There we go. I don't even need it on times 2. Okay. Does that work? I wonder. It does! But then the boss goes twice. Ooh. I'm gonna go with Dark Attack. Damn! It's just gonna do Nap Shot on both of us. Yep. And then I can't do anything to stop that. Okay. Well. Okay. Let's go back to the sphere grid and think about this. I also don't have anyone who can cast Scan. So that sucks. Hornbird automatically goes first, so let's see. Power Break, Sleep Buster, Silence Attack. Power Break might not be the worst idea. Because the other skills are already skills that Titus or Waka have. So let's go with Power Break. Because Titus goes first because he has Brotherhood. So let's give it a shot. We do have to do the cutscene again, unfortunately. I also don't think I have any... Although, something else worth looking at. Magic counter. Ooh. It's for Kimahri, though. Not the worst, but not really what I need right now. Ooh. I'm wondering if anyone has anything defending against sleep. Like, well,
Rides the ship. All aboard.
we know that delay attack does work, which is good. We know that dark attack doesn't. I'm going to try Power Break. Shoot Power Break in exchange for Power Break. Because I don't think his attacks are necessarily lightning elemental. I don't think the attacks are elemental at all. So I don't think that any of Owaka's weapons are going to help us. Yeah, between now and next time, I'll see what I can do about the cutscenes.
What?
That's going to be a bigger problem down the line, especially since this is largely a gameplay mod. Being able to skip cutscenes would be crucial.
They built the city on...
But the weight of the city.
Although I wonder if the autosave makes it pop here. I'll have to try that.
Why build this?
Well...
Nope.
No, there's no
They
way.
just wanted to prove that... Yevon... When humans... If you don't stop them...
If I had taught Titus or Waka a spell, it would help us right now. But
Yeah, but like the stain...
if I have to go back and not to do that with Kimahri, I will, but
So what kind of...
I really don't want to.
Or
More than 1,000.
Huh.
Mankind wait.
they made.
I do wonder if the autosave
The people
is
fear.
gonna help us and not make us have to do this whole cutscene. Like, that'd be great.
But the war did
We'll
not
check.
stop.
Because we know we're gonna die again.
Sin
We literally have a 7-to-1 death to mom ratio.
And Ari.
So, sins are punished.
Man.
Yeah.
But it's...
Only as bad as their
Only as-
users. And then
because
we're
of
gonna
people
get
like the-
hit. And then we're gonna go underwater.
Sit down.
Sorry.
The Al Bhed!
I like how Titus jumps in first, and then Waka has to take a moment to be like, the Al Bhed! If the Master of Masters was Jecht, I would literally just laugh for 6 years. That would be the funniest possible thing. In my mind. Okay. It's okay. Does Sleep Buster work? I wonder what Silence Attack does? Nothing. Okay. Death charges and then that kills us. Okay. It didn't kill us because we power broke it. I was so ready to like go over and add one to the counter. Okay. Okay. Now it's gonna do death charges if I don't stop it right now. I'm gonna find out if Sleep Buster works. It probably doesn't. Yep. Doesn't work. I'm gonna try fully healing Waka and seeing if he survives the death charges. Alright, just does it again. Okay. Oops. Considering this fight is normally a gimme, I'm stumped. Perhaps the mod wanted me to think ahead a little bit and teach Titus or Waka a spell so they could reliably damage that. Oh, that actually does help. Helps quite a bit. I'll just go in with the same setup. So unless we want to change our setup, this is the way to go. Nice job, autosave. Okay, so nothing Waka has works. So that's good to know. I do wish I could cast Scan on it, but I can't. Does slow work? Let's try that. We did just get slow. Immune! Damn! None of Waka's moves work. See, Remedy's the only thing that really heals slow. Or sleep. I really don't want to do that. Delay attack does work, but slow doesn't. That's good to know. Alright, now we're dead. But... Power Break does work. Good to know. Thinking real hard. I mean, we may have to go back and re-equip ourselves, but it is good to know that the autosave works that way. Because I don't think either of our magic stats is high enough to really do a substantial amount of damage anyway. Might be. Okay, we have to use Power Break. Cast Snapshot, and I don't think I have any way of preventing that. All I can really do is aim. Remedy heals sleep, but that doesn't matter because then I'll just get hit again. Although, let's use our one remedy on this. Because then it lets Cornbreak go again. Then it goes twice. We don't need that. One. Two. It's also raising our defense passively. We know slow doesn't work. Delay attack will not move the boss's turn. But it will separate its turns. Okay, it's annoying, but it didn't kill us. Oh, you hate to see that. If I don't do that, we both die. Probably not gonna win on this attempt anyway. It's just gonna use death charges again. Yep. Now I gotta get it down. Should get him down. Yep. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's fine. Yep. Yep. And if Cornbert doesn't wake up, that's it. Locke is still gonna be asleep, but so we have to make sure that Waka lives, because this attack will wake him up. And then... 3. Get down. Get down tonight. Oh, jeez. Gonna do that again, and that might kill us. I don't know how much damage this is doing. It doesn't live if I don't do this. That's why the game gave me so many high potions a second ago. Let's try? Not quite. Nope. Won't kill us, but it'll be a close one. I need Walk hasted if he isn't already. Okay, he is. This should do it? Yep. And that's gonna do Null Shock. Which invalidates the next attack. We'll just make sure the next attack is Waka's. I'm curious. Damn. Worth a shot. Ah, Cornbert too. It's not the one I wanted to get hit by that. None of these are gonna cure. None of these work. We're gonna top myself off. Oh, that's right, I don't have alchemy anymore. Gonna go up again. Yep. This one also behaves very predictably, just like Sin Spawn. This is gonna do nothing because of the Null Shock. Okay, we are both gonna survive, so I'm gonna go again. Yep. My potion will fully heal Cornbird. Oh, that's huge if that works. Hey, even better. And then that's the last of our high potions. That's really all the healing options we have right now. Not Cornbird, come on. I do in fact want to go back to my lightning strike, although... Alchemy's pretty big. If we can survive a couple more cycles, we might have this. If. We will survive at least one more death charge. And okay, Cornbert woke up. That's good. I don't really like them either, Alpha. That just makes it Wakka's turn twice. Controversial move. I'm actually going to do my 4th cheer, so that I do a little more damage. This is going to wake Wakka up and we're both going to survive. And the cheer actually makes it so that we take a little bit less damage. Yeah, a little bit less. Mm-hmm. I do have an X potion. Use that on Wakka. Then I'm going to use this on Cornbert. No, doesn't do anything to its turn. Now we're gonna hit. A little more damage, that's good. We're gonna heal Cornbert again. Yep, it's gonna do a little bit less. This is a resource-intensive fight, but I'm feeling like I have a handle on it. And Wakka has his overdrive, if we can get it to work. If. Two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 2, 3. 2. Yes! Finally made it work. Let's see what happens. I'll take it! It goes down! I finally made it work, gamers. You witnessed history in the making. That's fine, actually. Okay. Napshot is only going to do like 200 damage, so... I actually think the 5th cheer was worth it, because then regardless of who Napshot hits, I'm doing more damage. And taking less damage. Slightly. Okay? That's not ideal, but... I should make Cornbird a little hardier. That's alright. That's gonna go up. Yep. But death charges will not kill us, even if Cornbird doesn't wake up, but he did. Cornbert's doing about 200 damage, so good to know. See, I don't really have a better option of healing right now. And it's gonna do death charges again. So I'm actually gonna do it. And then I'm gonna do this. It'll go down. Yep. Mm-hmm. See, Napshot kills if it hits Cornbert, so I'm actually gonna do this as a safeguard. It usually does hit Cornbird, I've noticed. It usually hits Cornbird and then Waka. And I do not want it to kill Waka by hitting him, so... We're so close, gamers, and I really don't want to trip at the finish line. It's gonna Napshot Waka, and then it'll be Cornbert time. And I think if I get to do Cornbert time twice, I win. Even better with the overdrive. I don't want to count my chickens here, gamers. Because if my overdrive does not kill, then death charges does kill. Is the thing. But... see, if Cornbird attacks, I die. Okay? I cannot heal enough to survive death charges. Like, guarantee. So I think the only answer is to overdrive. But which one? And I have historically not been able to hit the time. Going with Spiral Cut. This is gonna be my best shot, gamers. Oh, we got him, gamers, by the skin of our teeth! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, we did it. Okay, we did it. Oisimos, we did it. Whew! That only took a few tries this time. Teaching Cornbert Power Break was clutch. Because I would not have survived had I not thought of that. Ooh, that's only gonna give us a couple of levels at this point. Yeah, but still, it's something. Electro Marble, Bomb Fragment, and Alert Shield. I bet that's sleep-proof. Okay, we'll watch this nice cutscene.
Are you hurt?
We
No,
will
I'm fine.
get to the other side of the Moonflow.
Those out bed.
We're gonna watch
okay?
Waka increase on the racism meter.
Super full speed ahead.
Oh, I just realized we got 2 levels exactly, which means we now have Drain with Waka, which is gonna be huge.
Damn the outbid! What do they want from us? Could it have something to do with Luca? What are they after Una for? Wait, they're mad they lost the tournament. Oh wait!
I think I'm just going to get to the other side of the Moonflow and save. I think I will get Rikku and do Guado Salam just off camera, so that next time we can start at the Thunderblades. I won't do any customizing off screen. I'll think about it, but I won't actually do any of it. We'll share all that together.
Hey, Waka. It's no use complaining about the owl bed now, right?
No.
We'll protect Una from anyone, anywhere. It's that easy. That's all I need to know.
Get through all the Guado Salam cutscenes off screen,
so.
and then next time we'll be ready to traverse the Thunder Plains in Macalania and maybe make it to Sphere Morph? We'll see. I'm kind of afraid of the Thunder Plains in Macalania. But That'll be a next time problem. No, really, Allie, that's kind of all there is.
Kimari fail as guardian on Shubov. Kimari never fail again.
Hold on. I do want to get the primer, which is right here. And I do want to get the treasure chest that is here. Maybe we will get Rikku on screen, just for closure's sake. It gives Cornbird a little more strength and agility. Much needed. And it gives Wakka Drain, and also a little more strength. And then let's see what we did get for Cornbird. I'm pretty sure it's sleep-proof. I'll take it. That was kind of a resource-intensive fight, gamers, but we did come out victorious on the other side. We just don't have any more high potions. See if there's any treasures back here. I can't remember. No. Let's save. We'll get Rikku. I'm very curious to see what the game does with the first forced battle after we get her, so we might do that too, and then we'll be done for the day. Since we can't steal in the mod. What you got? Some more stuff. We're gonna hang on to that for now. We're gonna get moving. We're gonna rock and roll. I did use my Mega, but I really didn't see any other way out of it at the time. So I should have done this because I forgot. The last time we played this game, we discovered that if you try to leave this area without interacting with Rikku, even though she's dead on the ground, she'll say, "You big meanie!" I forgot to do that, but I'm telling you that that's what happens. And we have to watch this really awkward cutscene because Riku's 15? So I'm just gonna not really pay attention to that. The Albed do have swirly eyes, Allie. Rikku is a member of this race that Wakka hates. Yeah, it's not the last time this is going to happen with Rikku in this game, or 10-2, where she's still underage because she's 17, so, you know.
You beat me up, remember?
But I'm curious to see what the utility of yeah, see her butt right now. The utility of Rikku is going to be interesting, because normally her utility is steal. But we can't do that in this mod, so...
Wait, but you attacked us!
Her outfit itself is kind of fine. I mean, her shorts are a little short, but the way the camera looks at her in this game is really bad. Despite her having a skimpier outfit, 10-2 is actually slightly better about this. It's really interesting.
Yuna, Lulu, I told you about her, remember?
And then Wakka's gonna be stupid.
She was the one who helped me before I was washed up on Besaid. She's an Albed.
Wow, so you like all your life.
And Wakka just did not pick up on that.
Praise be to Yevon. So, Rikku, you look a little beat up. You okay?
Wakka.
Huh? What?
There's something we need to discuss.
Oh, go ahead.
Girls only. Boys, please wait over there.
Right. Sorry, Wakka.
Huh? What?
Now, from Wakka, Kimari, and Orin's perspective, it's like, hey, I just met this literal complete random girl, and I'm making her a guardian on my pilgrimage. But Rikku is in fact Yuna's cousin.
Would like
via Sid.
Rikku to be my guardian.
Sid is Yuna's uncle, and Sid is Riku's father, so they are cousins.
Show me your face.
Huh?
Look at me.
Sid was Yuna's mother's brother. So
Open
Yuna
your
is half
eyes.
Albed, which is why she has different colored eyes.
as I thought.
And an Albed being a guardian is unheard of. Like, this is odd and will come up when we get to Macalania.
100%.
Because one of the things that does distinguish the Albed as a species is that they... Not a species, a race. Is that they do not believe in Yemen and the teachings of Yemen.
I do.
So, an Albed being a guardian is very just contradictory.
Well, I'm for it. The more the merrier.
Righto. Then I'll just have to be the merriest.
Orin is the goat. He really is.
Even though
Both
Waka
in the story
had
and
always
just
hated the
gameplay-wise.
Rikku, at your service.
He never realized Rikku was one of them.
He didn't. Go. We got an achievement all together. All party members come together. And then Rikku can't really do anything with right now, and look at her on the grid. I mean, we can activate those HP nodes, and I'm gonna, but... Riku's got a ways to go to catch up. This is true in the original game also, but we have less resources at our disposal. And see, this is normally where steel is on the grid, but it's completely blocked off, and we just have views. When we get to Guado Salam, we are going to learn how to, we're gonna learn how to customize, which again, I'll do with everybody next time. I just want to see what the game does with this forced battle.
I wonder what's inside.
Well, I can't steal, so... Oh?! In this mod, treasure chests and battles are your enemy as well? They don't have to be destroyed, but they use their treasures on the monsters in battle, so destroying them helps, but even if you destroy them, ... I mean, yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, well, does that count as a death? No, it doesn't! That was so funny! I was curious to see what it would do with that forced battle. Alright gamers, this is a great place to call it a night. I will do all of Guado Salam off screen because it is basically just cutscenes. If I buy anything interesting, I will catch y'all up at the beginning. And then we will start right off from the Thunderblades, and we'll continue our adventure then. We made lots of progress today. I'm so happy you were all here. And I'll see you next time. Take it easy.